100. There are going to be two numbers. One is going to be above the base, the other is going to be below the base. For example, we have 105 multiplied by 95. So you see, this is less than 100, this is more than 100. So that is why the deviations, they are going to be mixed. This is the deviation over here is going to be plus 5. The deviation over here is going to be minus 5. That is why we pay attention to the signs. Below the base has minus and above the base has plus. It is important that you write down the signs in below the base as minus and above the base as plus, so you don't go wrong when you learn about mixed deviations. Second step is multiply the deviations. Now what happens is plus into minus, you get minus 25. And 105 minus 5 is 100. Now what happens is, an additional step is done here to remove the minus sign. The additional step over here is that from right hand side we take complements. See, that is why I said that you should be very thorough with the complements, because they are going to be required every year. So you take complements to remove the minus sign, and left hand side you less 1 from the left hand side to come out of the complements. So if someone asks you why are you removing 1, you are removing 1 to come out of the complements. And why are you taking complements on the right hand side? To remove the negative side. So here the complement is going to be 75 and here it's going to be 90. Now when balancing is required, so before doing this step, there should be balancing should be done. Here there were already 2 digits were balanced with the 2 zeros. So I straight away move to this step, but before doing this, you need to balance. How we are going to do that? Let's see with a few examples. Alright, let's take a few examples where balancing is required and the numbers are mixed deviations, so we need to do that additional step. Suppose we have 102 multiplied by 98. The deviations are going to be plus 2 and minus 2. So it becomes 2 2s are 0 4. And now 0 4 are already balanced it, that it is minus 0 4. And 102 minus 2 is 100. So the balancing I already did by adding 0. So now the complement will be of 0 4, not only 4. The complement of 0 4 is going to be 96. That is the point why I did the balancing before. And 1 less from the left hand side is 99. So please notice that 0 was added so that the complement becomes 96. Otherwise the complement would have been only 6 and here it would have been 996. The answer would have become wrong. For example, if we have 111 multiplied by 89, then plus 11 minus 11, this becomes minus 1 2 1 and this becomes 100. Anything, you add this or you less this. Now what is going to happen? This minus 1 goes to this side, this becomes 99. 21 you need to take a complement, this becomes 79. And this minus 1 has been less, but you need to less 1 to come out of this complement. So this becomes 987. So this has also to be less and 1 more has to be less to come out of the complement. So we'll do more of examples. Please check. Wait. Okay. So for example, this is pretty comfortable. 101 multiplied by 99. You just need to add the 0. And 1 less 1, 1 ones are 1. So you easily add a 0. Sorted. 101 minus 100. And then this becomes 9, 9 and 9, 9. I took a complement for 0, 1 and I left 1 out of 100. Now, if we need to balance it, if we have a big number, 120 multiplied by something called 88. I've taken a big number. So that the number to be transferred is big. Add 20 and less 12. So add 20 and less 12. We multiply both of them. We get less 240, 3 digits. And you can do anything. You can add 20 to this, or you can less 12 from here. You're going to get the same number, 100. Now what has to be done? This is an extra less 2, it's going to be 106. The complement for 40 is going to be 60, and then 1 less from 106 to come out of the complement. So this is going to be 10560. Practice a lot of these sums so that you do not make a mistake over here. What happens is there's going to be a doubt over here, and only practice is required and you are good to go. Right? Thank you.